Despite the fact that Washington state voters approved recreational marijuana, shops in Colorado are the first in the nation to open for business. Here are the facts. Washington shops are set to open in the middle of this year. We know there will be 334 shops statewide. 15 of those will be in Clark County and 6 will be in Vancouver. But what is taking so long when Colorado's system is fully operational? Tim Becker is getting answers. He's live in Vancouver now. Tim?
Yeah, Ken, I mean, the main difference between the two states, Colorado is just simply more experienced when it comes to selling marijuana, not for recreational use, but medically speaking. Their medical marijuana system is what gave them a huge advantage in figuring out how to set up shop for today's legal reefer rollout.
Coming out.
Well, Colorado's first legal sale of recreational marijuana drew massive media coverage and large crowds all morning.
I couldn't be happier. It's a huge stepping stone for other states as well. So.
It was relatively quiet at possible would-be retail outlets like Mary Jane's House of Glass in Vancouver.
Here, everything's just kind of taking a while, a little bit more confused about what's going on with it, but I think Colorado getting theirs going will help us go a little bit faster so we can actually have somebody to watch.
But they are still waiting.
We're just trying to get ready.
We are planning to open our doors at 8 a.m.
Well, Colorado pot retailers are reciting the new rules.
Don't consume on Main Street. That's not legal. Don't take it across state lines. Don't sell it to anyone, especially someone who's under the age of 21.
And raking in cash. Vancouver is still taking public input on implementing and regulating legal pot. It's one of more than 30 cities in Washington with moratoriums on retail sales until they can come up with clearly defined ways to grow, sell, tax, and track legal marijuana.
We figured that this is how it's going to go. I mean, they're absolutely changing a law, so it takes time to make it perfect.
We expect a lot of tourists.
Colorado's system may not be perfect, but at least it's open for business today, boldly going where no other state has gone before and where Washington will soon go next.
I see how my bosses work, and we're all just very calm. No anxiety and angst here waiting. We're very patient and just very happy that the ball's actually rolling for the first time ever.
Well, in short, Colorado is rolling out the recreational pot today legally simply because they did not have to go through the growing pains that Washington state is going through right now. Best guess now is recreational pot sales here will begin sometime in late spring or early summer. Reporting live in downtown Vancouver, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.
Thanks, Tim. More now on the first pot sales in Colorado. At least 24 pot shops in 8 towns scrambled to get ready for the opening, increasing staff and inventory. They also hired extra security. Sean Azariti, an Iraq War veteran, became the first person to buy legalized recreational marijuana in Colorado today.
It helps alleviate my symptoms of PTSD. I'd rather use cannabis than benzos like Klonopin and Xanax. It's a lot more safer in my opinion, and it just helps me a lot. And I feel like I have a duty to help other people and try and spread this positive message.
His purchase of 1/8 of an ounce of marijuana cost him about $60. For more on the first day of marijuana sales in Colorado, be sure to watch the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley right after this newscast.